Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for June 10th, 2026. On this Wednesday edition, we're just going to be looking at the current tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings here briefly. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button on the way in, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your support here on this channel. Tornado warnings are in the Midwest, stretching from Iowa to Missouri to Wisconsin. These tornado warnings are going to be lasting for the next 10 to 15 to 25 minutes here, Central Daylight Time. So if in the tornado warning, you're going to be seeing hail up to 2 inches and damaging tornadoes are reported on the ground. This is in the National Weather Service in Des Moines, Iowa. 4:30 Central Daylight Time for southeastern Lucas, northeastern Decatur, northwestern Wayne counties. A tornado is confirmed 5 miles south of Hummelstown or 10 miles west of Croydon and moving east at 40 miles an hour. This is observed. So you want to get to the lowest level of your home. If you don't have a basement, get into the interior bathroom or put walls between you and this tornado that's moving. This tornadic thunderstorm will include areas like Millerton, Garden Grove, Promise City, and Hummelstown. This is a tornado that's been confirmed here on the ground. So once again, that's a tornado warning lasting for the next 15 minutes here. About 5 miles south of Hummelstown, in the central Iowa area here. Central Iowa. Now we have a tornado warnings in Missouri here. There's a couple of ones here. Once again, this is for Putnam County, north central Missouri. Once again, 9 miles west of Unionville, moving east at 30 miles an hour. So these storms are moving very fast and they're dropping spin ups here. So if you're in Unionville, in those areas in Putnam County, Missouri, tornado warning is in effect for you. Wisconsin, same deal. Hail up to an inch. Radar indicated tornado. Looks like it's near the town of Easton here, but we'll see here. Tornado warning remains in effect 4:30 Central Daylight Time from northeastern Marathon County. This is 13 miles southwest of Antigo, moving east at 40 miles an hour. So there's rotation indicated by the radar, and you can see the heavy rain by the oranges and reds here, and you can see a little bit of rotation here. If I switch the reflectivity to the velocity here, you can see the inbounds and outbounds in red and green there touching there around the town of Antigo and Rio and Elan here. So we do have that there on the relative velocities here. You can see the storms rotating here through that area there. So there's something we have to look out for as well. So we have those tornado warnings in effect for Missouri. Once again, for Unionville, those areas in there in Missouri, Putnam County. All of this is expiring toward about 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now, if you're not in the tornado warning area, if I zoom out here, you can see there's tons of hail that's going on in these corridors outside of the tornado warning areas here in Missouri and in Iowa here. Just about 3 hours south of Des Moines, Iowa, we have these storms that are popping out here all along this corridor. If I put it in motion here, you can see these storms are racing off to the northeast at 30 to 40 miles an hour here. If I put it in motion, as you can see here. So that's what we have going on at the Des Moines, Iowa radar here. Of course, we have a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings. Now we're going to go down south here. There's a severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. This is out in Reeves County, Texas. There's a rural area here in Texas here, west of Pecos, Texas here, in the highlands there in the Canyon country of Texas here. Severe thunderstorm warning, 1 inch hail and 60 mile an hour wind gusts are in effect for central Reeves County, 4:16 Central Daylight Time. So we have that there. Toya, Texas is going to be and this includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 19 and 33. So if you're heading on 20, trying to make it out west toward El Paso, Toya, Texas has a severe thunderstorm warning for heavy hail and winds, gusty winds. So that's something to worry about in Texas. Now, Illinois is also a severe thunderstorm warning for you for Champaign, DeWitt, McLean, and Piatt counties. Hail up to 1 inch and 60 mile an hour wind gusts with this line of storms that just pushed through Bloomington, Illinois, and Peoria, Illinois. So this storm here is coming up through Kankakee. We're taking Kankakee, Joliet, heading to the southern suburbs of Chicago. There's some heavy rain coming down here. Not warned yet, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning here. A special warning here, severe thunderstorm warning for Gary, Crown Point, East Chicago. So we're coming through Porter and Lake counties in Indiana here on the tollway, the Indiana tollway there, or on 8090, or on the other road there, 94. Be careful, 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So expect size from Gary, Portage, Maryville, Indiana, Crown Point, of course, and then always toward Valparaiso and Chesterton there. Now coming down here, you can see coming down 57. This is going to be heading towards Champaign and Rantoul, Illinois, and empty Springfield. So this line here, as I put it in motion here, this line is advancing pretty fast here on the order of 30 miles an hour north-northeast as this quasi-convective linear system moves through Bloomington into Champaign, Joliet, the southern suburbs of Chicago, and into northwest Indiana. Now we do have as well. We do have some flash flood warnings in Texas for Jackson, Jeff Davis and Reeves County out here on Interstate 20, just to the west of that severe thunderstorm warning, because it's heavy rain out here in Fort Davis, Van Horn, heading back toward Fort Stockton, those areas of Marfa, those areas in the western deserts of Texas, high country there. A couple hours east of El Paso is where we have this complex of rain. So flash flood warnings in effect for that. And then we have special marine warnings for New England, the Mid-Atlantic, or the Chesapeake Bay here for these storms that came through the Delmarva area and the Philadelphia area about maybe 2 hours ago. So all these rain here is going to be exiting out toward Dover, Smyrna, Delaware, the Delmarva, southern New Jersey, get ready, Millville, Vineland, Atlantic City, Cape May, maybe some areas down here south of D.C., Annapolis getting hit hard, the northern neck of Virginia, southern Maryland, Waldorf, Golden Beach, down to Lexington Park. You guys are getting hit hard the next hour or so here with these special marine warnings. And Lake Michigan has special marine warnings as well for this line of storms here that just came through Sheboygan, Milwaukee, Kenosha, Waukegan, and the northern suburbs of Chicago there. So this storm is blowing into Lake Michigan. It's going to come across the other side of Lake Michigan probably in another hour or two. So you want to be heads up for Holland, Muskegon along 196 there, Benton Harbor, St. Joe. Head up for you guys in about another hour. As these strong thunderstorms come through here. Wind gusts to nearly 50 knots are coming through here on Lake Michigan. So you want to keep those in mind as you're coming out of Chicago, Kenosha, Milwaukee, Sheboygan, and Manitowoc across over to Ludington, Muskegon, Holland, Michigan, Benton Harbor, St. Joe. You guys are going to be lining up for these storms in the next hour and a half here. So prepare for that if you're looking for that. So this is the latest severe thunderstorm watches and warnings that we have in effect for today in the lower 48, June 10th, 2026. And most of it's concentrated, as you can see here, in the nation's heartland: Missouri, northern Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and of course Lake Michigan. And then we have some along the Delmarva coast here is what we have on that coast there. So just keep in mind, otherwise it's clear and hot and muggy in the majority, 2/3 of the country here for the United States for this Wednesday, June 10th, 2026. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, be blessed, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. This is the Weather Guru signing off. Take care.